welcome to Tuesday and welcome to another Tuesday live stream of this F1 Manager Team Lotus series. And we've arrived at race 5 of the 2026 season. We've arrived in Saudi Arabia and it's time for Jeddah tonight. So full race in Jeddah, and looks like it might be a little bit more difficult for us tonight because we have been securing the 1-2s. It's been perfect for us so far in 2026. As you can see, we're not starting on the front row today. It's 10th for Alonso and 8th for Daniel Ricciardo. So it looks like we are in for a challenge. So maybe the car not suited so much to this track, or the AI have developed their car and caught up a bit with us. So we shall see. But as I say, not the best qualifying position. 10th for Alonso, 8th for Ricciardo. Lucas, hello buddy. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. So yeah, as I say, surprised actually in qualifying because we've been quite dominant, and yeah, we didn't have any mistakes from what we could see in Q3, so that just looked to be our pace. Was only half second, so 5 tenths from first to 10th, so it's pretty close in the top 10 in Q3, so it could be an interesting race, especially being a street circuit in Jeddah. There's normally quite a bit of action here, so let's wait and see. But it's going to be a two-stopper, slightly different with both drivers, as Ricciardo starting on the softs, middle stint is the medium, then the final stint softs. Alonso's actually going to start on the mediums, then go softs, then finish on the softs. But they are due both to stop at lap 18. So we've got to watch that, because if they're within 2 to 3 seconds of each other, the double stack may not be possible. Kinga, how's it going, buddy? Season's going good. It's been perfect so far. But as I say, I think we're in for a bit of a challenge tonight. So without further delay, I think let's just crack on then and start this one. I hope you're all doing well on this Tuesday. January's nearly coming to an end.
Everyone. The final preparations are now being made as we head into the race.
Well, Oscar, that's a good signing, Lucas. I like that.
And we certainly know that Daniel Ricciardo's capable of bringing home a good result.
An encouraging grid position.
I started a Pierre Gasly career on F1. Love a bit of Pierre. Love a bit of Pierre.
Manage it well.
But there's no more time
Lucas
left.
first on everything. Yeah, once you develop it, that's what I mean. That's what we got to this stage this season. So that's why we're trying to help the AI. We do like a challenge, and it looks like we'll get one here today. So here we go then. We've got 3 lights, 4 lights, 5, and they're off very quickly as Leclerc starts from pole. It's Piastri second and Verstappen third. And as I said, Ricciardo starting P8 and his teammate Fernando Alonso for us in P10. Alonso looking to make a move on Lando Norris. Can we get this done? We can, so straight away, we've moved Alonso up to P9. So a good start from Alonso, gaining 1 position. Ricciardo's where he started in 8th, and Leclerc has maintained the lead. As Ricciardo behind Nico Hülkenberg now. I'm the Lando guy that pops on and off stream. Yes, buddy, good to have you back in. 1 by Rambo, 30 seconds to P3, Oscar P1, George P2. Domination, Lucas. Alonso having a little look at Ricciardo there, but doesn't look like anything's going to happen. So as I say, we've got our work cut out on this one today. Been leading these races 1-2, but 8th and 9th currently. But this is a long race, anything can happen.
And try to cool down the tires where you can. It's slightly coming
as Ricciardo has moved past Hülkenberg there, as we saw ahead of Alonso.
Understood. I really focus on cooling tires.
And Alonso looks like he's going to get past Hülkenberg as well. Let's have a look at that replay.
And we're watching Daniel Ricciardo. The opportunity begging to be taken.
There we go. Ricciardo moves up then. Says P8, but he's 7th, in fact.
Car
looks
behind
like
is Hülkenberg.
Alonso was going to get the move done here as well on Hülkenberg. Haven't had a look at tyres. We will do shortly. Oh, Hülkenberg squeezes out. Disappointingly there. Russell on the hards. Hülkenberg softs, and yeah, mixture of mediums and softs then in the top 10.
Yeah, mate. I don't have that pace.
Come on, Fernando. Let's not get upset early on here.
Give us a bit more lift off, please.
Okay.
Oh, Lando Norris having a look though on Alonso. Alonso could go backwards here.
Copy.
Looking at the car analysis, McLaren have developed a better car now. They seem to be leading the pecking order.
Copy.
Crashed twice, but still made the points in Bahrain. Good stuff, buddy. All right, Fernando's got DRS. Hulkenberg hasn't. Can Alonso get this done? Yes, he can. Lovely move from Fernando. So moves up to P8, and he can get back on down the road to his teammate, Ricciardo, who has got the Mercedes, one of which, Russell on the hards. I decided to move to Haas at the end of the year because I was dominate every race on hard race, hard development. They have an awful car, but have Science Lawson. They're great together. Yeah, the only thing with F1 Manager needs a kind of reset, because once you've developed the car and, you know, you get a dominant car, you will just have a dominant car every year near enough, unless you just ignore the reg changes and don't do research. So
Focus on,
that's the only
right
difficulty. Now, Hulkenberg's got back past Alonso. That's not ideal. Of course, he's now not got the DRS, and Hulkenberg, by virtue of getting that DRS, nice and easy, back past Fernando. Eric, thanks for the follow. Team Orders let Alonso pass Ricciardo. Alonso's got to get past Hulkenberg and 1.3 up the road. You viewed. Hi, buddy. How's it going? YouTube didn't notify me again. Oh, no idea there, buddy, but glad you're in. Hope you're doing well on this Tuesday. So yeah, this is certainly going to be a more challenging race. Verstappen leads. Maybe the Red Bull's got a bit of pace now. But yeah, certainly so far in these first 5 races, it's been a dominant Team Lotus, ourselves. And then probably McLaren, the second fast car, then RB. But it's very much mixed up today, so...
Just to confirm, it's thermal deck.
Right, Alonso's got that DRS again on Hulkenberg. It'd be better off not overtaking him here. That's it. And getting him on the start-finish DRS. And then hopefully he's got a chance of pulling away there. Detection zone was there, so we're going to give DRS again to Hulkenberg. Yeah, so Hulkenberg's got DRS again here. Looks like we've got enough of a gap this time, though. Have we? I don't know. He's gaining. Maybe we haven't, Alonso. Got to keep that position, and he does. So Alonso,
don't let any cars pass you.
back into P8, but it's a bit of a challenge there for him.
Allez, Vio, in your race now.
You view, not
understood.
bad. Was sick on Sunday and Monday. I was sorry to hear that, buddy. Hope you're feeling better now. Of course, you are dropping in. You haven't already. Please do smash a like on the stream. Really does help me out. Just trying to encourage these boys on to a good result. But currently 7th and 8th. We're not used to this in 2026. So we're due to stop lap 18 with both drivers. But what's not helping us here is the Mercedes are fighting. Russell on the hards. But it's now 2.6 seconds to Tsunoda, so... Ricciardo, we probably want to give a bit of battery to here.
Can press overtake where possible to discharge the battery a little bit.
Yep, understood.
Right, one of these Mercs is not going to have DRS. You'd think it was Bottas, but I don't know when he made the overtake. Yeah, Bottas, no DRS. We go alongside George. This could work perfectly. 2 for 1. 2 for Tuesdays, giving them away. Yes, we are. Danny Rick gets both Mercs in one straight from 7th to 5th. That's worked out very nicely, and we'll keep on the battery to try and pull away here for a little while.
You were on time.
Now we're watching the action closely here.
That couldn't have worked out better
It's
for us
certainly
there.
Inviting.
George
And
got the
I wonder
DRS,
now
but he
if
just
they
got
can
bogged down
capitalise on
behind
this.
Bottas there. It's allowed Ricciardo through for an easy double move on the Mercedes. A gold. What a great series. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, managed to get to work today and have a normal day. Thank you. Good to hear. How come both Lotus cars are so far back? Normal qualifying. We just don't seem to have our pace. Our normal pace so far this season, which I'm kind of happy about because we do want a challenge, of course. So we've not done any new designs. So I think the AI have just naturally caught up this race and maybe we're just not as suited around here. So, yeah. We had good setups, but we only managed to qualify P8 and P10, I believe it was. So, yeah, it's very close, though. It's only 5 temps between first to 10th. So I think it's very close. Got a yellow flag. Someone's locked up. And it's Nico Hulkenberg, who was running behind Alonso. There you see him. Here. And he's not going to be any more, I don't think. Oh, no.
Very late.
Ooh. Bit of unsafe rejoining of the racetrack there from Hulkenberg. He's rejoined in 11th, so he's now out of the points. And his softs took a bit of a battering. Right, Alonso, Norris very much staying with him. Perez still staying with them as well. As far as Norris on, he's on the softs. Yeah, judging by the car analysis, the McLaren have got the best car at the moment, so maybe we're seeing this with Lando Norris, who has certainly started pushing and using that battery because he has absolutely flown by Fernando there. So we're just happy to stay in our strategy here.
Don't worry, mate. Car behind Checo.
The Repper, go faster. Can't go faster. GP2 engine. Yeah, Norris, sorry, definitely going for a push there, so that's fine. Right, Ricciardo's 2.4 off Verstappen. They're on the mediums. Leclerc's used quite a bit of his soft, so has Bottas. So Ricciardo looking okay at the moment. And Perez is staying with Fernando here, isn't he? Nando's pace isn't great on these mediums so far.
Okay.
Yeah, Perez. I wonder if the AI on these softs are just going for a bit of a push at the moment because there he goes. Perez is straight past us as well. So suddenly Norris passed us and Perez.
Wow.
And it is literally like we have got a GP2 engine in there now because Perez again was just straight past us.
Sergio Perez. The opportunity's there.
Watch the difference in speed here. Just gone. So Alonso down to P10. He's staying with Perez. Ricciardo still 3 seconds off the top 4. Bottas is 2 seconds back. Norris has joined the Mercedes battle. We've just got to be patient here. See how this all pans out. Ricciardo's got a bit of tyre life that he can use. Let's have a look at the last lap. 1:36.4. So yeah, he's 10th quicker than Verstappen Tsunoda. Slightly slower than the leaders, though. Alonso's pace isn't bad either. Hulkenberg down to P12 now. His tyre's down to 50%. So is Hamilton's. Talking of Hamilton, we've of course seen him finally arrive at Ferrari this week. Looking a bit like a mafia boss, wasn't he? Old Lewis. You see the season edging closer, which is good. Perez has got some pace in this Williams today, hasn't he? P9. His tyres are down to 51% though, so he is absolutely rinsing and abusing those soft tyres. Bottas is caught back up to Ricciardo here. But again, he's using his tyres quite a bit. It's whether we
Bottas is
decide
in
just
DRS.
to lean on these tyres a bit here. Danny Rick's not got the best of battery
Martin,
life here.
Push a bit more. You can reduce lift off. Keep the position. Okay.
Bottas definitely pushing. This could be a very tight race when it's all said and done here. And Alonso's got back past Perez. Ooh, Perez was very aggressive to the inside there, so that's opened up the door for Fernando. So yeah, Ricciardo. Bottas is in the DRS now, Ricciardo. Alonso's back in the DRS of Russell and Norris. So it's all getting very tight. We've got a yellow flag. It's only 9 seconds from first to 10th here.
Front locking on big understeer there.
Understood.
Oh, Leclerc's had a
Let's
lock-up.
see what happened there.
He's part of that
Here's
leading
our
pack.
drivers,
He was
all trying
leading.
to take turn 16.
This is not going to be good for his tyres.
And there's the lockup.
Oh,
And
Leclerc.
they'll need to be mindful of the effect
Big
that
lock-up, and he gives the lead to Piastri then. What's that done to Leclerc's tyres? Down to 54%. He's going to have to box early or start to conserve, so that
Okay,
is not
Bottas
ideal
is in your
for Leclerc.
DRS now.
And Bottas is making the move on Danny Rick. And he gets the move done. Tsunoda and Verstappen all over the back of Leclerc.
Okay.
And we're going to join them very very soon as well.
Keep your head down. Norris behind you. Norris 1.4.
I've got a 15% tyre advantage on Bottas, so that's
Okay,
fine. Looks like we're going to get back past Valtteri here. Into T1.
Understood.
We need a little bit more lift off.
And then we go. And here's that three that we saw fighting. Tsunoda, Leclerc and Verstappen.
Okay, good job.
So
P5.
thanks to Leclerc
Next car
having
is
that error, it's really
Max.
brought us into contention. Certainly up to second. Piastri's got a little bit of a buffer. Nearly 3 seconds. What's the pit loss here? It's 20 seconds. So, not that we're stopping yet, but if you did now, you would come out in front of Bortoletto and behind Pierre Gasly in 16th. And Alonso just can't quite keep pace with those ahead of him. But Piastri leads them now by 3.5 to Tsunoda, then Leclerc, then Verstappen, then Ricciardo, Bottas, Norris, Russell, and Alonso, and Perez rounds out the top 10. It's very tight indeed, certainly between this second to 8th place here. Alonso's just dropped back a bit now. Danny Rick, though, has got DRS. Verstappen's lost DRS to Leclerc, who's bolted down the road here. Danny Rick on the inside. We got the move done. I think Max got detection, though, so Max will have DRS. So we're going to be under. Massive threat here.
Alrighty. Nice.
Here comes Verstappen then. Reclaim that position we just took off him.
P4 at the moment.
Got the inside. Max.
On this car,
Ricciardo
it is
trying to fight it. Can we
Leclerc.
force him out there? Yes. Good work from Danny Rick. Doesn't let him have it. And Danny Rick is into P4. How did Leclerc just bolt down the road? He's down to 44% tyre life though. Leclerc is going to be boxing very early, or he's going to have to conserve a lot of tyre life. Now, Alonso's got back into Norris's DRS, so it just seems to be fluttering down there. Bottas down to 46% as well, so we're going to see a couple of early stops here in the top 10. Perez as well. Perez got to be in very soon. Probably this lap or next.
Cool the tyres.
Copy.
Just try and cool some tyres with Alonso and maybe extend by a lap or two.
Okay, copy.
Yeah, because Perez has dropped 4 seconds behind him now, so... I think Alonso... We can try extend with Fernando. Verstappen back onto Danny Rick there. And he's... Oh, someone's into the wall. Russell and Bottas. Both Mercedes are into the wall. I think that's got to be a red flag, hasn't it? Got to be a red flag, surely.
Safety car deployed.
Oh, what a Mercedes nightmare.
Now there's an inviting
Just
opportunity
Bottas with Norris on the outside.
Oh, that's quite
Oh,
an
it's
impact between
Russell.
them.
Russell hits the wall and Bottas is just collected by him. Yeah, it's a red flag. It had to be. The track is blocked. Both Mercedes, I think, are out. It's not showing Bottas is out, but I'm assuming he is.
Red flag, dash positive.
And here we have it again. So Russell hits the wall and collects his teammate. So are both Mercedes out of this race? I think they are. Right, this changes things, doesn't it, really? So annoying that you don't get a strategy screen on here. I'm going to go mediums. Actually, just go soft for Fernando. Bottas showing not that he's still in the race, actually.
A sense of deja vu here.
Yeah, Bottas has survived.
Once again, face the countdown.
Not sure how, but here we go again. We've got a restart here. George Russell, they're out very quick again. The lights. Piastri gets us underway. Leclerc second, Tsunoda third, Ricciardo fourth. And Verstappen challenging Ricciardo off the line here. I imagine Russell... No, he doesn't get a penalty. Bottas has got damage, though. Right, so everyone is reset in terms of tyres. What do we do here, then? It was quite early. It was earlier than we wanted to be there, but... That's going to get a 1:13.42. That's a 1:13.41. So let's go with that for Danny Rick. Could... Oh, that would be slower if we made those mediums last. Right, let's have a look at Fernando. That's a 1:13.44 either way. Let's just have a look at what the mediums would do. $1:13.43. Apparently that's a second quicker. Alright, we'll try that then. But drama here then as Russell crashes out and nearly took his teammate with him, Bottas. Bottas has got damage though, so he may struggle to hold on to what is 6th place currently. Alright, Alonso, you need to heat those tyres up.
So pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Prep ourselves for a push.
Got a lot of fuel now as well that we can burn.
For info, we are not fuel limited. We are not fuel limited.
So Russell out. Perez, stays in the top 10 because obviously everyone got a free pit stop. I don't think anyone had stopped before that, no. So they're classing the red flag as pit stop. So no one had stopped. It was right on the cusp. I think Perez was about to come in. So good timing for him.
DRS is enabled.
Right, DRS enabled. Verstappen hasn't got it on this lap because it's only just been enabled, but he might not need it. He's having a look at the inside. We saw this earlier, but we did force him out earlier, and he's not quite alongside this time. Right, so we're currently 4th and 8th. Started 8th and 10th, so we made good progress in the opening 14 laps. Not sure if we've got the pace to win the race yet. It's hard to tell, to be fair.
Look after the tyres. Copy.
But Ricciardo coming under pressure then from the guys behind. But we don't want to abuse our tyre life here. And Alonso has also got Sainz behind him. As the AI always do, they will be pushing early in this restart. So we just got to stay calm with it. As there we go. Verstappen using that DRS.
Bottas in your DRS. Keep your head down. And directly behind you is Bottas.
Ricciardo's got Bottas, who's not struggling too much with that damage, as Teo Pourchaire has developed a mechanical fault. Bottas having a look on the inside. Norris is alongside him. Ricciardo needs to stay in that DRS of Verstappen here. As Leclerc sets the fastest lap of the race, he leads by 3 tenths from Piastri. But it is very tight here today. Very tight indeed. So we should only now have one regular pit stop to do, which will be lap 35 with Ricciardo and lap 31 with Alonso. So quite different now on the strategy.
Let's try to take opportunity. Overtake available.
We're going to have to push through Ricciardo.
Okay, understood.
How is Russell out? Did he crash or have it? He crashed into the wall and then into his teammate Bottas. So Russell is out. Bottas did survive. Just about.
Okay, Norris has got DRS now.
Verstappen. So notice put a 4-second gap on Verstappen already, but those soft runners are hitting their tyres quite hard. Look at this. Everyone's getting bogged down behind Max now. Ricciardo has to try and get past him. Oh, Ricciardo on the outside, but the only problem making that move there, we left it a little bit too late to use that battery.
Overtake available.
Is Max going to have DRS? He's already alongside us. No, we did get the
On
DRS.
next car will be Piastri.
That has worked out well then. We did just retain the DRS. Let's go for a bit of a push here.
Overtake available.
Paul Bottas. Easy for me to say. Paul Bottas from world champion to barely fighting for podiums. Yeah, he's struggling this year. Is Norris... I was looking at chat. I'm assuming we just saw Norris crash there, did we?
So this is what happened.
I missed that whilst I was reading chat. What's happened? That's Alonso. Oh, we don't see it because the bridge, but Norris has just gone straight into the wall there.
And the car.
So Lando Norris having a bit of a mare. Got to be front wing damage there. Yeah, end plate's gone. So Norris now also running damage. So both Bottas and Norris have got damage in this race. Ricciardo's P4 having a little bit of a push here to try and break the DRS to Verstappen and Bottas. Alonso P7. Yuki Tsunoda is leading the race by 1.8 seconds. Go on, Yuki-san. Is it just the Mercedes bad or is it Bottas? The Mercedes isn't ranked too bad, but yeah, I don't know what it is, but they both seem to be struggling, both Russell and Bottas this year. Ricciardo has broken the DRS. We have been using quite a bit of battery to do it.
And try to cool down the tires while you can. It's slightly coming up.
But that might give him a little bit of respite. They're now going to get a nice toe, so they might get straight back into that DRS. Let's have a look. What is it? 1.3. Yeah, it's dropping. Yeah, you probably need to continue to push for a little while. As Bottas is making the move on Verstappen. So Bottas's damage doesn't really seem to be affecting him at the moment. I'm just trying to push away with Ricciardo, but it is difficult. How's Fernando doing? Not too bad. He's in contention. But Tsunoda has got a 2.4 second lead at the moment. Oh, Yuki is doing big things out there in the RB. It's probably suspension, so not that bad. Yeah, it must be something minor because it's not really affecting Joe.
Yellow where you are.
Okay, understood.
Joe has had a lock up now.
Now,
Loads
this, I
of
think,
mistakes
was
in
at
this
turn
race so
13.
far.
Well, you can see the lockup.
Joe in the
Gamble,
Alpine.
and it was just too late.
Smaller Flyer, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're well. Good to see you in the chat. Not my goat, Joe. Joe's made an error, yeah. Been lots of activity here in the first 17 laps. Yuki leads by Leclerc,
Okay,
Piastri third,
Bottas
Ricciardo
is in
cut
your
adrift
DRS
now fourth, and Bottas has got back to DRS. So
Yep, I got you.
yeah, I just don't think we've got the pace round here today, but let's wait and see. Doing good things. How about you? Yeah, all good, buddy. All good, thank you. The Audi reminds me of the 2008 Haas livery. Yeah, I can see the similarity there. Right, Alonso's got Verstappen. I want to have a look at that, really. But Bottas is about to get Ricciardo. So Fernando makes a good move on Max Verstappen, but Bottas is about to get his teammate. So I think our two drivers are going to be with each other now. And there we go. So Ricciardo tried to push away, and it just hasn't
Honestly, I
worked.
don't think we can do much more.
So Ricciardo fifth, Alonso
We just keep the head
sixth.
down on way to as best as we can, okay?
We
behind
did
you,
start 8th and
Alonso.
10th. So it's still pretty good for us at the moment. James Twig, please have a good strat. We're hoping so. We're hoping so. Only time will tell. Yeah, here is that Audi. AK let Alonso through. Jelly, hello, buddy. How's it going? Alonso's only just got to Ricciardo, so we'll just leave it a little while. If Ricciardo drops out of this DRS to Bottas, though, we will certainly let Alonso
has
through.
DRS now.
They are free to fight.
Understood.
Oh, but there we go. Ricciardo back through on Bottas. Any problem with Max so close? If we ask Ricciardo to move over, Ricciardo will lose positions.
Alrighty. Nice.
Good job. Next car is Piastri.
And Ricciardo's going to be under threat, though, from Bottas, who will have DRS again. Alonso's behind them. Here we go. Valtteri going to pull out to the inside. Is he going to get alongside Ricciardo here? Yes, can Ricciardo force him out wide here? Will he open the door for Fernando? Potentially, but not quite.
Focus on bleeding some temperature.
Why does Ocon have lots of damage? I have no idea. Lando Norris has had to pit. So it's gone from bad to worse, Lando. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Ocon. I think he started the race with damage, so I'm assuming he's running some warm parts there. Right, Bottas, I think maybe he was going for a little bit of a push. He's dropped back slightly. Still just in the DRS, though, which is frustrating because he's just about going to get it, which will bring him very close again. And Norris now's got a mechanical fault. Oh, it's going absolutely awful for Lando.
And Bottas has DRS now.
Right, Bottas has DRS. Alonso has DRS on Bottas. You get 3 little helpings of DRS here, though, in close succession, really. There, then here, then on start-finish straight.
DRS.
So this is going to bring Bottas straight back up to Ricciardo. So Bottas well primed now to re-overtake Ricciardo. Just couldn't break the DRS. And Alonso sees the door open on his teammate and thinks, I'm going to have a go at that. Is he going to get traction on the outside there? No,
Yep.
he's not.
This is my pace.
Can you check his engine condition? I can indeed. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I cannot pass.
Keep your head down.
Yeah, engine down to 29%. For Ocon. Lando's got a gearbox issue, 22%. Imagine that's from that impact of the crash that he had. But Yuki Tsunoda is still leading the race.
Keep looking after your tires. Keep looking after your tires.
Are we
You did
going
a
to
very
see
good job.
Yuki win his first ever Formula 1 race? Albeit in a virtual world, but hey ho.
On
Right,
Alonso
Ricciardo.
has DRS.
We're cut adrift now from the top three by 5 seconds here. I feel we need to get past Bottas now and go for a real push with Ricciardo. Because this is ruining the race now for him.
Let's go for it.
Come on, mate. Use your tools.
I'm going to ask Alonso just not to fight here for a second.
So focus on cooling the tyres.
Okay.
Alright, Ricciardo needs to use the pace then. We're back past Bottas. Both drivers past Bottas. Now we need Ricciardo to push. And we need to break that DRS to Valtteri.
Understood.
Bottas is hanging on to Fernando here though,
Press and hold the
which
other
isn't
bit.
ideal.
Good to push up.
Right, Bottas is just outside of that DRS now. And Alonso has just retained DRS on Danny Rick. So this has worked out well here.
So currently P4.
It's exactly what we wanted.
Alonso behind you.
Right, Alonso is probably going to get the job done on his teammate because Ricciardo's had to use all his battery here. So Alonso, easy work past Ricciardo.
Keep an eye on the battery.
And Ricciardo needs to just filter in behind Alonso and top up some of that battery now. He's done good work. Breaking that DRS.
Okay.
2 seconds down
Gotcha.
to max. Use your talent. We know how big it is. Yes, Lucas, indeed. Oh, God. I thought Ricciardo was about to lock up into the back of Alonso then. And if you jump me into stream, you haven't already, please do smash the like button.
Update on tires, please.
Really does help me out. Very much appreciated.
Yep. It's good.
Right, so we've made it into the top 5. This is good work indeed. We started 8th and 10th, so we're making good progress. Tsunoda leads by 1.9, but he has used quite a bit of that soft tyre, so he's going to have to pit quite early. Bottas Verstappen used quite a bit. Leclerc and Piastri have as well, so in terms of tyre life, we're looking pretty good. We might be quicker on the final stints here. What we don't want is Danny Rick doing that.
Okay, maximum focus on cooling down those rear tires.
Yeah, we might be quicker towards the end because unless some of these are still going to do 2 stops from here, or they're going to bolt on some hard tyres. What did these start on? Yuki can use whatever he wants. Oscar has got to use softs or hards at some point. Leclerc can use whatever. Yeah, the rest of them are okay, but yeah. Odd one from Piastri to go on the same tyres. Although, to be fair, he's never going to get those to the end, so... Fine, Bottas 2.5 behind. We're 5 seconds off the top 3, but as I say, we've got good tyre margin, so we can afford to push at some point. Tsunoda's going to have to stop, probably in the next 3-4 laps, and he's going to drop down to probably somewhere between 9th and 11th by the time he has to stop. Crazy Kai, hello buddy, how's it going? Hope you're well. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting race. Norris 21st, 16 seconds off the pace. Absolutely out of it for Norris. Absolutely had a mare there. Right, Ricciardo is lap 35. Alonso lap 31 is when we next need to stop. But I'm more interested to see what happens in the top 5 here, because I think, top 3, I think all of them are going to have to pit before us. Lucas Norris might finish last today. The sadness. Indeed, I think he will finish last of the runners. We might have some more retirements, but yeah, certainly those that finish the race, looks like he's going to be last. Ricciardo is, of course, all over Alonso, but if we did swap them over, you'd see the same thing happening. It's just because Ricciardo's benefiting from the DRS. And this is fine, because we're just topping up Ricciardo's battery later on in the race. We might actually get away with some harvesting here.
Charge on.
Understood.
Let's just have a look, actually, now at... where are we? Here. Is Norris's gearbox getting worse? No. Stayed at 22% for the last 5 laps, so potentially Lando will get away with it, but if that gearbox drops below 20, it might become terminal. Alright, Alonso is lap 31, so we've got a bit of pace we can use. Lucas, can you do a Sauber career mode and make them champions in 2 seasons? Well, I certainly think I could achieve that. Now, whether we do that next, I don't know. I will soon put a vote out on my YouTube channel in the community tab to see what we want for the next series. Ricardo just falling a little bit too far behind there.
Okay.
But he just maintained the DRS, so fine. He should catch straight back up there. Got his battery up to 70-odd% now. Another yellow flag. Bortoleto. And that's a safety car. I think you have to pit. I think we have to pit, really.
Safety car deployed. Charge on.
I think we have to pit with both drivers.
Understood.
So tires are not in a good place. Try to build some surface temp where you are. Weaving.
Yeah, mediums will get to the end. The only problem here is we're now going to have to double stack and they'll lose time, but Bortoleto has binned it. What's Bortoleto done here? Oh, he's lost the rear end. Oh, quite an impact.
Hey, what the happened?
You lost it, Bortoleto. You've lost it there, buddy.
It's not going the way the team had hoped today. That is for sure.
Lucas do hards, Fernando, mediums for Daniel. I just hate the hard tyres around here. Hate them. Yeah, the top 3 all pit.
Books.
Right, we've got 4 seconds to Bottas. It might be enough to keep Ricciardo still out in front of him. It doesn't really matter if he gets held up and he still retains 5th. Oh, it's a slow stop. No, this is a nightmare. No, pit crew, they've bottled it. The pit crew have bottled it. Oh, we've lost out. Well, we only lost out to Bottas in the end, but it was a 6.1 second stop from the pit crew on Alonso. So Ricciardo had to sit there. Should have been sitting there for 2 to 3 seconds. Sat there for 6 seconds plus his stop. Ati, hi buddy, how's it going?
Car ahead is Leclerc.
So that is absolute nightmare there.
6.9.
I'd say it's not
1.1.
a complete loss there because it's just Bottas, but not ideal there.
The battery
Okay.
in a good position.
So the most of the grid have gone on the hard tyre here, which is interesting. Hards are great for me in Jeddah. I did 35 laps on one. Well, you may well be right, Lucas, because the rest of the grid have gone hard, so we're about to find out. I've just always hated hards in Bahrain and Jeddah.
Car is off.
Going very well. Good to hear, Ati. James Twig pushed till the end.
So just watch out for any debris here in this section.
Yeah, this tyre life on stand, we've got a little bit of margin, so we can't push too hard on those mediums, but we'll see how we go. Let's forward this on to the restart. So 2 retirements now. Russell and Bortoleto Quite a few cars with damage. Norris, Ocon got an issue. Pourchaire's got an issue. Bottas got damage. Ocon is now going to retire. His mechanical fault is terminal. Oh, it's a blowout. Ooh, Ocon's very upset about it. So Ocon, under the safety car, has had an engine blow up. As we can see there, so Esteban is about to be the third driver out of this Grand Prix.
We are currently P6.
So Ocon should be, I think the safety car is staying out, isn't it? Yeah, safety car is not in this lap, but Ocon will be in this lap. Atty, do you want 1,000 likes? I never say no to likes, Atty. And there we go, Ocon makes it back to the pits. And he's going to retire the car, is Esteban. And there we go, he pulls in. So, we're down to 19 runners then. Russell, Bortoletto, and now Ocon out. Norris struggling with an issue. He may well be next. Or Ocon. Norris will retire in the race, probably. I always do split strategy in situations like this. Yeah, good call, Lucas. I mean, I do like a split strategy. I just, as I say, for some reason don't like those hards, but I may come to rue that decision.
Overtake available.
Understood.
Okay, so it's closing up a little bit.
Alex, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. Norris might take some places. He might, but he's got a severe gearbox issue, James. So that's hampering him. Safety car has ended. Yuki Tsunoda still leads this race. And he's going to get us back underway then. Safety car is in. Yuki leads us back down to turn 1. Alonso is 4th. Ricciardo P6. And we are hopefully going to the end here, although we're only just past race distance and we've had a red flag and a safety car. So we may have another incident. Always one of the tracks on this game that throw up a lot of incidents.
Just keep your head down.
Got your 1,000 likes. Yeah, 1,000 likes. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys, in the chat there in TikTok. Much appreciated. I've got to be careful with tyres here.
Just manage your tires, please.
This is all going to be about tyre management now. I'm going to hope the hards push quite hard. Pun intended. Atty, see you next live again, Kelly. See you, buddy. Thanks for dropping in. Much appreciated. I accidentally went into on a wet track, but it tried out one and got a 1-3 on Suzuka. Failed successfully, Lucas. Oh, and Gasly's got a mechanical fault now. How many cars are going to finish this race? Alonso all over Leclerc here. Those hards take a little bit more time to get up to 10. And Alonso trying to make the move early on here. I want to keep the battery. We're going to get DRS here shortly.
Okay, head down. We keep focusing.
Can Tsunoda win this race? Now on the hard tyres.
DRS enabled.
Right, DRS enabled. Don't get it there, but we'll get it on the next detection zone. Smaller flyer. Actually, we recommend Gasly's driving this game. He's very solid. Yeah, I don't think I've used him on F1 Manager 24. I have used him last year on F1 Manager 23, and he is very good. I think he's got, again, another driver with good smoothness, if I remember correctly, is Gasly.
Gap 0.6.
I do think smoothness is pretty king on this game. Right, Alonso just dropping a little bit further back on Leclerc here. They are pushing their tyres a little bit. I don't want to push too early, you see. But we do want to stay in that DRS.
Overtake is available. Overtake available.
Ricciardo is in Bottas DRS.
Okay.
Norris already out of DRS on Zhou, so it looks like Norris is bound to finish dead last unless he retires in this race.
On DRS behind.
Understood.
Bottas on the outside of Fernando Alonso. Didn't get him there, but I don't think we got DRS there. Oh, we did, just about. That's going to help us. This is going to help us defend. Oh, nearly 3 wide up top here. They are 3 wide. Tsunoda, Leclerc, and that's held us up there, and that's allowed Bottas to squeeze through. The top 3 getting very close. Alonso staying in there, though. Of course he is. Fernando's not going to give that up. Kingo, I've got to go. See you. No worries, buddy. Thanks for dropping in.
Yes. So this is good.
Alonso is happy with that. I just want to have a look at something quite mad here, but bear with me. Oh. Oh, it says doing an extra stop would be quicker. What do we think? What do you think, chat? Do we spice it up a bit and switch Fernando on to do another stop? So Danny Rick would keep the same, run the mediums all the way to the end, but Fernando will switch over to do another stop. What do you think, chat? Should we go for it? Yo, came to say what's up, but I got dipped in because I'm only on episode 38. Jacob, no worries yet. Thanks for following the series, buddy. And fire driver lineup, Danny Rick the GOAT. Now Robert says, yeah, why not? Why not, Robert? I like it. We've got nothing to lose, have we? Let's mix it up a bit. Danny Rick's going to go to the end. Right, what does Alonso? We want to go full attack then with Fernando here now.
Good to push up.
Go on, Fernando. Use that pace. Lucas, it could be quicker, but if there's another safety car, he's screwed. Yeah. Let's take a risk. You miss every shot you don't take, as they say. So Fernando has got to use this pace. He's basically got to try and get into the lead, though, really, here.
Get behind at 1.5.
Piastri, has he just lost DRS there?
Full concentration.
Yes, he has. So this could be one move done. Ooh. Fernando doesn't get it done there. He should get it done here because I think Piastri still hasn't got DRS. So Fernando. Oh, that's a lot of battery use from Piastri there. Visibly saw him pull away.
You're doing great.
Got to go aggressive, Fernando. He doesn't, though. Ricciardo's past Bottas.
Alonso 2.2.
Car ahead is Piastri.
Come on, Fernando. You've got to get these done.
4.
Battery isn't great.
Focus on the race ahead.
Come on, Fernando. What can we do? What can we do, Fernando? We know Piastri won't have a great amount of battery because he just deployed a hell of a lot out of that final corner. 20 laps to go.
Gap 2.4.
Fernando's got quite a bit of overtaking to do here now and when he stops later. Not quite sure this is going to work for him, but it's mixing it up a bit. Here we go. Get DRS. We're going to use battery out of the final corner. Piastri has got DRS as well now, which is a bit unfortunate.
Press and hold the overtake.
Copy.
Timo. Danny Rick is cooking. Hold up. Right, here we go. Alonso's got battery, but Piastri has got DRS now on the top 2.
0.5.
Got to be aggressive, Fernando.
Okay, crack on.
Fernando going to try the outside this time. Come on, if we get inside here, we should pick off Oscar Piastri, and we do. So that's one move done from Fernando. Good job.
Yes. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go indeed,
Currently
Nando.
P3. Tsunoda ahead.
Ricciardo's got Sainz all over him, but Sainz is using more tyre life. They're using more tyre life than Ricciardo, so I'm happy with that. Ricciardo can keep battling with them. Tsunoda's got very good tyre life, actually. He's doing a good job, is Yuki.
You need to look after the front left, it's quite
Oh,
hot.
tyres are burning up.
Cool the tyres.
Copy.
Recharge on.
Fernando on top up. Yeah, I think top up while we go through these two DRS zones. Want to use a bit of this final corner. Here comes Oscar, though.
Just head down.
I'm going to have to deploy out of
Okay,
here.
what's
Sainz has
coming
got past Ricciardo, but that's fine for now. And you just concentrate on Alonso here.
We are out of DRS. Use your tools.
Fernando going to the inside. Is he going for
Recharge.
one or no? He's not going to get either of them, Fernando. Fernando. Good back attack, but those tyres are very hot. Rue, livery is sick. Thanks, buddy. Don't worry about his tyres. He's going to pit sooner. Yeah, I was just I thought there, Lucas, I'd be able to get past them two on that lap and then really push on the tyres. I was just trying to be cheeky and save a bit, but that's not going to work. So, yeah. Back to attack.
Gap at 0.5.
Ricciardo still
Don't
with
stress.
Sainz. Got better tyre life. So, Ricciardo's all right at the moment. The GP is in the ear of Fernando, trying to calm him
Thoughts on
down.
tyres?
37. We've got another 4 laps before he needs to pit, but we really need to clear these guys. Should be able to, because these hards shouldn't be able to push their tyres that much, because they've got to get them to the end. I know they'll have more tyre life, because they're, of course, on the hard tyre. Yuki's been
Only
overtaken,
just
so
on
he's not got DRS there.
Okay.
Oh, Oscar Piastri's going to come down the inside here. Fernando, this is not working well, buddy. You're better than this, Nando. He's going to pick the slipstream up here, but it's just not working for him. He can't get the moves done. I've got another yellow flag.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Who is that?
Sooner ahead.
Still a yellow flag. Pourchaire, maybe, was it?
Heavy accident.
Yeah, Teo.
Heading down the
Teo's
straight.
crashed because he's straight into the pits. Lucky for him, it's happened at the end of the lap.
But oh, they can't avoid making contact. Now their confidence will have taken a hit. with
Classic
that.
rear wing glitch there that he's going to go around the rest of the race with. Right, Fernando. Come on. Come on, Fernando. 79% on their hards. They are using their hards, though. Especially like Sainz, 75%.
Keep your head down.
What season is this? VCAR up there is crazy. This is 2026, so yeah, first quarter of 2026. And yeah, RB have developed a hell of a car for this year so far. Yuki's been on the podium twice in the first 4 races. He might be on for his first win here. What's Piastri's side? Piastri seems to be pushing like mad, doesn't he? But
Press and hold the overtake.
this is the problem, because we're trying to defend whilst trying to overtake, and Oscar is just doing a better job, if we're honest. Yeah, Oscar is causing issues, really.
Caution on the battery.
No battery. Are we closer here? No, that's the wrong move again, Fernando. You're going to get bogged down in the gearbox, Fernando.
Recharge on.
Oh, Fernando, you are being frustrating here. The man with the most experience on the grid is not showing it at the moment. And Ricciardo's back past Sainz, and Sainz has dropped down to 7th, so I'm not quite sure what's happened to Carlos there.
Tsunoda ahead. Just keep your head down.
I mean, when did they stop here? Lap 25, was it? So in 10 laps, they've done 25%. Yeah, they will easily have enough, won't they? Yeah, the problem for us here has been Piastri. Where we're trying to make an overtake, we haven't got the room to make the move because Piastri's alongside us every time. But this could be the moment this time because Piastri's a little bit further back. We're alongside Yuki. Can we take Leclerc as well? No, we will get DRS though, and Leclerc won't. This has got to be the moment now for Fernando. Past Yuki Tsunoda. He's going to get DRS here on Leclerc.
Car ahead is Leclerc.
We've not had great battery out of there, though, because we've not got any. Can we make this move? We need to. Yeah, we're a little bit too far back, though.
Recharge off.
Got to keep Yuki behind us now.
I cannot push any harder than this.
Mercedes downfall needs to be studied, yeah. They're having a shocker from last year to this year. Ricciardo, watch out for Ricciardo. P5. Broken the DRS to the cars behind him. It's ticking along quite nicely is Danny Rick. I think Alonso, when he pits, is going to be out of contention because 20-second stop. We're going to go down to 15th, 16th here.
Leclerc ahead.
The pace, yeah, just
0.6.
I don't know how much pace we've got once we clear Leclerc. I don't think we're going to be able to break this DRS personally, but let's wait and see. Please don't give the advantage to Yuki here. Fernando. Oh, Fernando, what are you doing out there? Alonso's had a nightmare in this stint, let's be fair. Let's call it what it is. Why have we done that then? Oh, where are you going now, Fernando? L plan is go. In real life, Red Bull's downfall, I think, will be noticeable. Yeah, it's going to be interesting with Red Bull in 2025. Be right back, mate. No worries. Guys, let's get him to 8K lights. Thanks, Batman, buddy. So Fernando is due to stop this lap.
0.6.
He might as well stay out for a little while longer. Ricciardo's got the best tyres on the grid and he's on a softer compound, so Ricciardo is not out of this. He's now with Oscar Piastri, so Ricciardo, you've got to say, is very much in contention for the win here. The Honey Badger. That sneaky little Honey Badger, I tell you, he's good on this game. And he's about to get in the DRS of Piastri. In fact, he is in the DRS of Piastri, and now he's outside of it. Now he's inside of it. In, out, shake all about with Danny Rick. Yeah, he's in. Right, Fernando. Right, Fernando on the inside now. Deploy out of there, Fernando. Deploy. Right, surely now, Fernando, for the lead. Surely. Too far back, aren't we? No, later braking. Go on, Fernando. That's it. Fernando finally through then on Leclerc, but I don't think we're going to have enough pace to pull away.
Good job. Come on.
You're looking good at the moment.
I miss Danny. Yeah, he's a big personality, old Danny Rick. But ultimately, the pace seemed to have left him in real life, which was a shame. I don't think we can break the DRS here, can we? Let's try.
Overtake is available. Overtake available.
Let us try.
Drop the pace now, please.
No, Leclerc is on us.
Okay.
Lucas, pit now. Yeah, I think you're right, buddy, because I just wanted to see if we could break this DRS and use the pace, but it's not going to happen. So yeah, we're going to be out. I think we're going to come out around K-Mag and Gasly here. Unfortunately, the strategy has not worked. This is not going to get Fernando Alonso a win.
Recharge on, please.
I think he'll do well to get back to this top 5, but we shall see. It was worth a go, but Fernando is into the box then. As Danny Rick is going to move past. Look at that for a pace advantage, getting a slipstream off Tsunoda. Slow again. Poor stop again, 4.1.
Nice.
And Ricciardo got that move done on Piastri, but another poor pit stop from the pit crew.
So heading into turn 1 here. They decide
Fernando's going to
give it
do
a
well
go.
to get good points here, but Danny Rick could win this race. He's conserving his
Something's
tyres
not gone
now.
right in the pits.
Right, we said K-Mag and Gasly, but Gasly is actually pit. Oh, K-Mag, there's a nice gap ahead of K-Mag, so that's a little bit frustrating that we couldn't just clear him there. But hopefully Alonso's going to clear K-Mag pretty quickly.
Yeah, 1.3.
We'll see what pace he's got. But again, the key for Alonso is to get moves done very quickly.
6.4.
69% for Danny Rick. He's got 5% on the best hard tyre runner here in the top 4. And he's got full battery. We are just saving up for an attack at the end of this race here for Danny Rick. He is looking very good at the minute.
So we just have to get head on.
Alonso, this is the problem though when you pit. You've got to get through the traffic. And Alonso's not done a great job of it so far today. He's been very poor on his overtaking. Should get this done now though. And there we go. We should be able to get Fernando the fastest lap as well. We'll just get some battery life up. But here we go. The top 4 again. And Ricciardo is past Leclerc. Is he about to be past Yuki Tsunoda here? He's got the outside. Yuki's
Okay, that's good. Very good.
trapped on the inside of the corner here. And Danny Rick takes the lead in Jeddah.
Done a good job there.
The Honey Badger is at it again here. Look at this. Got really good traction. He's done that twice now, 2 laps in a row. Got the slipstream off Yuki. Got past Leclerc. Slotted in between them. Then took the inside on Yuki. Gave him the outside here. And Yuki got bogged down on the corner. And Danny Rick leads this race in Jeddah. And I'm not even going to push the tyres here. I'm just going to keep doing what we're doing at the moment. The AI want to push and abuse their tyres. So be it. We've got the lead at the moment. And Fernando is 3 seconds off Perez. Some of these into the 50% margin, but they've only got 10 laps to go, so they should be absolutely fine. Fernando is 18 seconds off the lead. 18 seconds. Let's see how far back off the lead he finishes in the end. And if you're jumping in the stream, you haven't already, please do me a big favour and smash that like button. Really helps me out. As Yuki Tsunoda is having to go back on Danny Rick here. And Teo Pourchaire struggling with that issue, and that pit stop means that Lando Norris is no longer running last. He's P18. Alex Albon currently grabbing a point for Aston Martin, but Fernando is probably going to take that off them. Don't think Aston have scored yet this year. Here comes Yuki Tsunoda. Doesn't get the overtake until after the detection zone, so that actually means we're going to have no DRS, and we could go from first to second there. Oh, we did get DRS actually.
No problem.
He was definitely behind on the detection zone there. Well, that's fine. We'll take it. We'll take it. And we have another lunge on the inside. It's going to be longer around the outside this time. We have to settle for P2. Right, Alonso is in the DRS of Perez, but he's a long way back. He's caught him at the wrong time here, although we're gaining. Go on, Fernando. Oh, I thought Fernando was going to be brave there and send it down the inside. He was a long way back, though, to be fair. Should bring more red in the car, says Batman.
Come on, mate.
Here's the problem where we catch someone where we don't want to. If we would have caught him about 3-4 attempts earlier, we would have got him on that start-finish straight, but now we're going to have to follow him around for a half a lap here. Come on, Fernando, this is the moment. Go for it. Be bold. Yes, Fernando. That should be job done. So now it's 4 seconds. He's got another clean gap here up to Albon.
Gap behind now 3.6.
So Fernando's continuing on his merry way. Ricciardo nearly dropped out of the DRS to Tsunoda there. We have just about retained it. So is Yuki having a little bit of a push here? 57%. I think he is. But we're staying where we are on our tyres. We're happy where we are at the moment in this race. And here we go. Danny Rick is looking prime for another overtake to reclaim the lead. Danny Rick up the inside of Yuki Tsunoda, done before the corner, let alone the apex.
Okay, good job.
There we go. Ricciardo has got Tsunoda, reclaims the lead. So just click on Tyre Life. Danny Rick, of course, on a softer compound, on mediums, and they are all on hards and have used more tyre life than us. So it's looking good for Ricciardo. Time Mode, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. Michael, save fuel. I mean, we've got plenty of fuel to use, so we've got to burn it, really. Want to get this car down lighter. We may not even use all this fuel until the end of the race, just because we've had red flag and safety car. Alonso now 1.5 off Albon, so closing that very quickly. Albon is not in the DRS of Bottas.
Okay, so car behind now, Checo.
So this is good.
Gap 2 seconds. Okay, crack on.
When we clear Bottas, we'll go for the fastest lap attempt, because it's 5 seconds gap. Right, we should get this done here, I'd imagine. Fernando, DRS open.
Honestly, I don't think we can
Tsunoda's
do
back
much
past Ricciardo, but that's fine. They can keep squabbling.
Keep focusing on the pace.
Ricciardo just needs to stay in that fight. Teo Portier is retired.
A little while behind.
And we've got a yellow flag.
Good job. P1.
Is it Leclerc and
There's a massive
Piastri here?
shutdown at turn 2.
I think Leclerc and Piastri have come together. Oh, they have indeed. There's Ricciardo and Tsunoda. What's happened with Charles and Piastri? Oh, surely that's Piastri. Piastri just turned in on Leclerc, it looked like there. Has he got a puncture? Leclerc's got a puncture. And Piastri's got a puncture. Oh, they've got to go the whole lap. Oh, it's curtains for Oscar Piastri. This is going to hold up a lot of traffic. Look at the lead the top two have got. Leclerc gets the penalty. I thought it was Piastri, to be fair there. Right, Alonso's not going to get held up by Piastri. What a nightmare for the McLaren man. Piastri and Leclerc. They're not going to score points now. They've got to go this whole lap. And there's Leclerc out of our way.
Albon behind.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Gap.
What an absolute nightmare.
Just stay focused.
Norris may not finish last. All right, Alonso is now right on Bottas. Still 17 seconds off the lead, Alonso, though. So I don't think he can win it. But he may be able to get to third now. A podium may be on for Fernando. Here we go. DRS on Valtteri Bottas. Right, let's push. Let's push for the fastest lap as well. Hamilton's got the fastest lap at the moment. It's 3 seconds to Hulkenberg. Surely we're not going to close 3 seconds in a lap, but who knows, we might do. What a nightmare for... Are they pitted now? No, they're not even back to the pits yet. Leclerc and Piastri still are not back. Oh dear. Lando Norris. What a chance for Lando not to finish 18th. What a nightmare for Leclerc and Piastri as they finally get back to the pits.
Gap.
Well, I think Alonso is going to close this 3 seconds during this lap.
Focus on.
We're not even done the first sector yet, and we're nearly with them. Yeah, we're already there.
Out the tyres.
Alonso won the fastest lap, but he's not got the space on the track to do it, so he might still get the fastest
Really
lap.
focus on cooling tyres.
He's going to be held up here. Alonso getting frustrated behind Hulkenberg. Yeah, has to settle in behind him. So Piastri 7 seconds off Norris. Will Piastri and Leclerc get to Norris by the end of the race? Alright, this is what Alonso doesn't want. Another DRS train. This is what he struggled with last time.
Ahead. Full concentration, anything can happen still.
Used all our battery here again.
Recharge on.
Alonso didn't get the fastest lap, but he might be past all of these cars, and he is. Fernando, that's what we want to see. That's much better from Fernando. Into 4th place.
Yes.
And now he can hunt down Max.
Now we can see what happened.
That's what he needed to do
Keep
earlier.
watching Alonso with this one.
This is much better on the
gap
inside of
opens up
Lewis,
for
and we've got
them,
much better
and they
traction
make
on
that
these
look
tyres.
very easy indeed.
What's the tyre life? They're down to 44%. Sainz 39, so Ricciardo's nearly got a second on Tsunoda. I think Ricciardo's got this win in the bag unless he makes a mistake. If he keeps it on the road, then it's going to be a win for Danny Rick in a race that we weren't looking like we were going to win. But there's been so much drama that's just fed into Danny Rick. And Alonso, that strategy looked like it wasn't going to work either, but it does look like it will now provide him at least a podium. I don't think any more than that, because Verstappen's 12 seconds off Tsunoda, so that would take some doing in 5 laps.
2 seconds.
Have to be like 2.5 seconds a lap quicker, so not going to
Keep
happen.
your head down.
Yep. This is my face.
Hornet bites, push Ricciardo's ERS to help build the gap. We are going to do that. We're certainly going to do that. We're just going to leave it another couple of laps. Because Tsunoda, we've got 12% tyres on him, and we're still in the DRS, or we're ahead of him now, so we're pretty comfortable.
There's a purple lap.
Okay.
Michael Mellon go defend to help Alonso. Yeah, Ricciardo could back him up, to be fair.
Just keep looking after your tires.
We could try some backing up tactics.
Understood.
Battery is high.
Let's try and get Alonso to P2. You viewed on back. Good, buddy. Good to have you back in. Right, Alonso on Verstappen. Yeah, we could try Ricciardo to hold up Tsunoda. Alonso needs to get past Max here. He did set the fastest lap there, Fernando, so he's got the extra point as well. This would be for a podium. Oh, it's not the fastest lap anymore, though, because Oscar Piastri has stolen it off him. Frustrated behind Max here. Max is really slowing us up here. We're losing so much time behind him. Oh, come on, Fernando. This is it. This is it. We should have much better traction out of this final corner. Right, there we go.
4 more laps.
Right, use that battery out of there. And just deploy a bit in that first corner.
Nice shot.
Right, Max has got
Tsunoda
DRS.
ahead.
He's used the battery out of there, hasn't he? Alonso, why are you not moving over to defend that? Come on, Alonso. You've got to get the traction out of here. Can't allow him to be ahead. Can't allow it.
Okay, recharge
Oh,
on.
Fernando. Fernando's been frustrating today.
Charge off.
So it's going to happen again. Fernando's going to have to sit behind him again during this part of the racetrack. I don't think there's much point now, Ricciardo, holding Tsunoda up if we get ahead of him.
Update on tires.
Alonso's been really poor in terms of overtaking in this race, which is bizarre for him. Just not been aggressive enough. Again, he's just sitting in the gearbox of Max. You know, we're better off not getting him here and just waiting. He might be, oh. He might already be past him here, right?
Just down the normal line.
We are.
3 more laps.
Oh, he's done it again, Fernando. Fernando, use your experience. He's letting Max school him here.
You just keep your head down. Hamilton is the car behind.
Right, yeah, Alonso's got no chance of catching Tsunoda, so let's just push.
Push.
Come on.
We just need to concentrate on Alonso and get this job done now.
Recharge on.
Understood.
Take no risk.
Copy.
All right, Ricciardo, we're pushing. Ricciardo, this is the time to push. Break that DRS to Tsunoda and secure the win here. Hard runners now starting to really struggle, though, to be fair. Now, Horner, don't burn up Ricciardo's tyres. No, he should be fine. We've got plenty of tyre life there. 3 laps to go. He's going to be absolutely fine. Right, Tsunoda's going to stay with us for a little while because he's got the DRS. Right, Fernando, I don't want
recharge on.
Don't want the move here, Fernando. We don't want it here. We're telling you not to do it here. He is going to do it here. Ricciardo sets the fastest lap. Oh, Alonso's done it again.
2 more laps.
Alonso's just not learning or listening here.
We are out of DRS.
Got to defend hard here now, Fernando. Yes, I think if we're ahead of him here, it should be fine. That should finally be job done. Right, Ricciardo has just broken the DRS to Yuki Tsunoda then with 2 laps to go. Has Yuki got anything to fight back with? He's down to 36%. I don't think he can, really. Alonso 15 seconds back. We lost so much time behind Verstappen there. Be interested to see how close Alonso finishes to Tsunoda. He's not going to be anywhere near him, but it was 15 seconds. Let's see how much that reduces. We'll probably stay on attack with Alonso as well to the end here. So it's Ricciardo who leads by 2 seconds. It looks like he's going to do enough here to win this one. Yuki Tsunoda put up a hell of a fight. His best chance to win a race, but unfortunately Yuki's going to come up 1 short here. Alonso is in third. He's already nearly 3 seconds down the road to Max Verstappen. So that looks like it's going to be job done as well. Hamilton 5th, Sainz 6th, Hülkenberg 7th. Albon looks like he's going to get a point, 2 points for Aston, and Perez for a point. So I think Williams have already scored. I don't think Aston Martin have, but we'll see it on the Constructors screen once we finish this race. But here we go then. The Honey Badger starts the last lap of the race. And he's 2.5 clear of Tsunoda. Alonso isn't really gaining too much on Tsunoda, actually, to be fair. So, yeah, it's been a good race. We started P8, P10. Didn't look like we're in contention to win this. And, yeah, probably got a bit lucky with red flags, safety cars, and then the big one, Leclerc and Piastri taking each other out, who have sadly got past Lando Norris and 14 seconds behind is Lando. So Lando very much finishing last. 4 retirements in this race. Teo Pourchaire, Esteban Ocon, Bortoleto, and George Russell. And Ricciardo's got the fastest lap of the race.
Battery is on the low side.
Battery is gone. Fuel is good. Tyres are good. Few more corners to go then for the Honey Badger. We've dominated so far in 2026. It didn't look like we were going to dominate today, and we've certainly not dominated today, but we're still going to come away with the victory unless Ricciardo does something absolutely chaotic and put it into the wall on these final corners. But I don't think he will. Final corner to navigate then. Daniel Ricciardo, this man lives on in this universe. He's such a good driver for us. He's been in the team for 3 years, and he's doing us justice now as he wins again. Danny Rick wins in Jeddah. Yuki Tsunoda, another podium for him in P2. And Fernando Alonso We went a bit bold with that strategy. I think we got lucky with Leclerc and Piastri taking each other out because I don't think he would have caught them. He wouldn't have got to the podium. But we take that luck, and Fernando Alonso puts it on the podium for P3. So it's a double podium for us.
Okay, that's the checkered flag.
That's the first time in 2026 it's not a 1-2. We certainly had competition today, and we got a little bit lucky. But Ricciardo wins, Tsunoda second, and Alonso in P3. And to celebrate that podium, if you haven't already, please do smash that like button. It really does help me out. Super appreciated.
That was a fantastic performance from Daniel Ricciardo.
There is the honey badger.
An inspired strategy from the team there.
Lucas Norris last year, unfortunately.
Pure elation there as the driver.
Yuki should have won that race if it wasn't for Danny's great time. Yeah, Danny Rick's so good. And as I say, once we can get in that DRS train, we can just get Danny Rick on conserve. And then he's so good at the end of the race. We've done that so many times in this series. But there he is. Danny Rick gives Yuki the thumbs up. Yuki, I think that's his third podium in 2026. So Yuki's having a good season. But we've got another double podium. Dark Lord, hey buddy, how's it going? Timo, well done, mate. Thanks, buddy. Hornet Bites, well done. P1, P3, thank you, buddy. GG's in the chat for that one. And there we have it. There's your podium then in Jeddah. Fernando Alonso's face has been done dirty in this game.
Well, Karoon,
he looks about 80 there, not 44.
Garage at the end of that.
I doubt they could be much happier.
Lucas tried to sign Oscar because I've got him 93 rated at the start of Season 3. Oscar, I do love Oscar. The only reason I didn't go for Oscar because I didn't want it to be too easy. But yeah, Oscar's brilliant on the game. We did a McLaren series and yeah, we do love a bit of Oscar Piastri. Leave my Nando alone. Damn, Yuki is tall in this game. Yeah, Alonso's a rookie. He certainly is. Look at that, though. Daniel Ricciardo wins it, but we did have to climb 7 places, and I don't think we had the out-and-out pace, but as I say, tyre management and benefiting from safety cars and red flags has done the work for us. So Ricciardo wins it, Yuki Tsunoda second, Fernando Alonso also up 7 to 3rd place, and then Max Verstappen 4th, Hamilton up 9, and Sainz up 9, Hamilton 5th, Carlos Sainz 6th, Hülkenberg 7th, Bottas, that drop-off in the Mercedes, finishes 8th, Albon up 4, he claims 2 points for Aston Martin, and Perez claims a point for Williams as Danny Rick takes the bonus point for the fastest lap. So Drivers' Championship, Ricciardo extends his lead in the Drivers' Championship. It's now 27 points over his teammate Fernando Alonso, but the grid is starting to close up, so I do expect this to get tighter. Yuki Tsunoda pulling away in 3rd though, he's 30 points ahead of 4th place, so Yuki doing big things in 2026. Carlos Sainz is 4th. Then we've got Leclerc in 5th, Oscar Piastri 6th, Lewis Hamilton, 7th. He's up 1 as well. Lando Norris, no points today, drops down 2. Both McLarens not scoring in the end, and Leclerc not scoring, of course. Max Verstappen 9th, and Bottas 10th. Rest of the point scorers this season, Hülkenberg in 11th, Russell 12th, Perez 13th, and yes, Albon, a new point scorer with 2 points for Aston Martin. Hornet Bites playing Williams' team is fun. That's the team I used on 2023 when it was on Game Pass. Yeah, Williams is a good team because they start quite low down and they're a team with good history. So that's why I enjoyed McLaren in 2023 because they started that. I think 2023 started as was either the 7th or 9th quickest car on the grid in 2023. Obviously 2024 they're a lot better. So yeah, Williams is a good shout. Rick my goat. Danny Rick is the goat. He could win a Drivers' Championship this year. Constructors then. So it works out very well, Team Lotus. Look at this in the early stages. What's benefiting us is the rest of them are fighting. So we're just absolutely pulling away from it. So yeah, these are going to close up. And we saw that today. We were actually lucky to get a 1-3. But yeah, we take it. We're on 231 points. RB jumped 2 places. They get 24 points today. They're now in 2nd place. Ferrari 3rd. Leclerc retired. If not, they would have retained 2nd. Red Bull jumped McLaren to 4th. McLaren dropped 3 places because they score no points. Mercedes 6th. Just 20 points this season. Really struggling. Really struggling. Williams 7th, they get another point, and Aston Martin, as I say, they get their first 2 points of the season. So we've got 8 teams scoring already, and it's just Kick Sauber, Alpine, and Haas yet to score. I want Prime Nando. Don't think we did anything on the... Oh, we did get a pit stop there, 2.3. Not great pit stops across the grid, really, today. We've seen average 2.1 to 2.2 from the AI, and actually, we only got 2 2.2s and a 2.1 from McLaren. Even a 2.5 got a point today. We had a 6-second stop and a 4-second stop, but we did get a 2.3, which bags us 12 points. That might push us up a bit, actually. It does indeed. We're up 2 places in the fastest pit stop as well. RB out Red Bulling Red Bull. Yeah. Yeah. They certainly are. RB are doing big things. Like the Vettel days, but not Vettel anymore. It's Yuki Tsunoda doing the job in that team. Brilliant. Well, thanks again, everyone. That's going to bring this one to a close, and we'll be back on Friday. So, seeing a lot of regular faces there in the chat. So, you will know by now that we stream on a Tuesday and Friday. So, hopefully, I'll see those returning again Friday from around about 7 to 7:15 p.m. If you've jumped in for the first time, and you're not already, please do follow or subscribe on the respective platforms. If you've not watched it on YouTube and you're on TikTok or Twitch, head to my profile, and in my bio you'll find the YouTube link. Head over to there because we have lots more F1 Manager content and all of the episodes of this series. So everything we do off track, as well as qualifying sessions and the highlights of the races. So it's a more condensed version of the stream and a lot more. So please do that. If you can, before you go, do smash that like button. Really does help me out. And as I say, thanks for getting involved in the chat. Really does mean a lot to me and really does support the channel. Hoarded Bites, thanks for the follow. My Williams pit stop's always terrible, like pretty much last on speed, but I made it up on track. Yeah, pit stops can take a little while to get them up to where you need them, but we're slowly getting there with Team Lotus. Not today, though. Don't remind me that Seb isn't competing anymore. I know, we were going to bring Seb back, actually, in this series from the database editor. When I tested it, his game face is not in the game. And I did try and find some mods to get it there, so and I couldn't find any. But if anyone knows that there is one out there, do let me know. But originally, for the second season, when we signed Lawson, we were going to bring Vettel back, and it was going to be Ricciardo and Vettel, but didn't come to fruition. But as I say, thanks for dropping in. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for supporting me. And as I say, we'll be back on Friday for the next